people out there. Y'all know who it is, family. You know what time it is. We gonna get right to it. We ain't gonna keep you here all day. This ain't gonna be a long video, family. Shout out to everybody who is out there in the diaspora. Shout out to our brothers and sisters in the United States of America. Shout out to everybody, our brothers and sisters in Africa, the Caribbean, in the UK. We love our UK brothers and sisters, man. I can't wait to visit the UK again, family. I love the UK. I want to definitely check it out. I got my Amsterdam hat on right now, as you can see. I don't know, Amsterdam is the UK, ain't it? Or is that the Netherlands? Sorry, man. I'm off when it comes to that geographical location. I got to study up on that. But that's not what the show's about today, family. The show is about what city would we rather live in? Kigali, Rwanda, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But before we get into that, I got to introduce you to the one, the only, the lovely, the beautiful, the also talented Ayla, currently in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Ayla, here today.
What's the movement? I'm trying to understand. What's the movement, Ayla? What is that? Okay, nice, good insight. All right.
Yes.
So I got to introduce another young, spunky person who is currently in the building. Very lovely, very dear to my heart. My best friend, the also beautiful, the also luscious, beautiful wife, Mickey, currently in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace and love, everybody. Yes, peace and love, family, everybody who's tuning in. I hope you're having a great day. Just want to say hi. Thank you for that introduction. That's right. That's my best friend. And we good today. It's a very nice day. And we out chilling. Yeah, we're here at Famous Dave's, one of our favorite spots. We just finished grubbing. This food was all that. Food was all that. Yes. So we just finished eating, so we good. Got our energy up now. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Yes, and thank y'all those of you who are supportive, who've been checking out all of the videos, the lives, and everything, and still continue to support us. We thank you so much. Much love. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, family. Shout out to Malachi Muhammad, who's in the building. Peace and love to you. Peace and love to all our family who's out there, family. Peace and love to everybody who's out there. Terry, shout out to you, family. We out here. Yeah, we miss you back in Africa. We miss Africa, family. We miss Africa. Now, we're going to do a series here coming within probably this week, maybe pushing into next week, about what countries we would rather live in. Being nomads, let me go break this down real quick for the family. Being nomads, we got to see a lot. We got to do a lot. We got to be a part of a lot. You know, traveling East Africa to Southern Africa, to the islands like Madagascar, Mauritius. We saw different cities, met a lot of beautiful different people, just delved into a lot of different cultures, family. So we got to see and experience the city life, the rural life, just different ways of living all throughout Africa. We're also here now in the United Arab Emirates. We got to experience this. We got to experience Southeast Asia in Cambodia. So we pretty much have a good sense of like the world, how things work. And just we're cultured, family. That's the best word I could put. We're very cultured. We're not professionals, but we're real cultured. Yeah, we lived in places like Florida. Shout out the Nubian. Shout out to you, family. We lived in Clearwater, Florida, Tampa, Florida. Together, I'm talking about together, because I lived in a lot of different places. I'm not gonna go into all of that, family. But we lived in Philadelphia. We met in Philadelphia. Philadelphia is our home city in the state of Pennsylvania, family. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's where I met my lovely wife, my family, and that is where we're from.
Yes.
We'll say we're from there. My wife was born in South Carolina, but anyway, by us having these experiences, seeing how things are working, seeing how inflation is hitting different places, seeing how, certain governments are, or just, we pretty much have a good knack of knowing where to go with the Dodge, and because we move around, we're nomads, family. That's what we are. We say it every show. That's the name of our YouTube channel because that's what we do and that's what we are. So, without further or more, I got to ask Ayla first because Ayla's the youngest. And what city? Now, Ayla, you grew up, and you could go into that if you want to, but you pretty much grew up all around the world. But I'm sure you remember Philadelphia.
Of course.
Yeah, and you could tell the people your story and everything you want to say. But yeah, we're gonna let Ayla explain everything first. What city would you rather live in, Kigali, Rwanda, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania?
Now, there's a lot to unpack here with this one. There's a lot to unpack. You know, each place got its pros and cons, of course, like anywhere. And again, this is our opinion, because we've been to these places. So we know what we do or don't like, can deal with, cannot deal with. So, yeah, our opinion. We're not telling you, oh, don't go this place, go here. No. This is our opinion of what I would rather live in. So, let's unpack. All right, Philadelphia. Oops. Okay. Philadelphia, my home. So Philly, always gonna be my home. The thing with Philly I love is the food, you know, just no language barrier. You just speak English, like what's, you know, the dialect that we had, because in America we all speak English, but there's different accents, different dialects we all have around each state. Everyone has a different accent in most states. It's totally different. So some states you may not understand somebody from another state. That's just how it is. So that's one thing, no language barrier at all. The food is good. It's pretty easy to get stuff. If you're in America, it's very easy to get pretty much anything, honestly. So those are the pros with Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
So what are the cons?
The cons, it is very dangerous. Very dangerous. It's really not that clean at all. Some areas is nice though. You know, that's not everywhere. You got some nice areas. You got the suburbs. You got the, you know,
Like Winfield.
Yeah, you got some nice areas. So that's pretty much that. The cons with Philly. So
How about growing like a teen? Like
growing up as a teen, it could be tough. In Philly, growing up as a teen, I know it's tough. I got friends there. It's tough. It's not easy. It's very easy to get into crazy stuff, to get in trouble. It's very easy growing up in that type of society. It's not the cutest thing. So, yeah.
all right, so what are the pros and cons of Kigali?
All right. Rwanda, Kigali. All right. So it is very pretty out there. You got the hills, you know, you got the nice views and whatnot. Yeah. Then you got, there's a language barrier. That's the con. But the pro, yeah. The pricing, things have gone up. I've heard things have definitely gone up. Things were going up while we were there, so we have that. But it is very easy to do business there. You can get, I don't know how that process goes, but my mom knows. She'll get into all that about business and everything. From what I remember, it's easy to start one. Like to start a business, get one started up. So that's probably the pro with there. Yeah. But
So what are the cons?
yeah, like I said, it's getting expensive.
Oh, you said that already.
Yeah.
all
Yes,
right.
it's getting
All right, look,
expensive.
so before you get to your answer, which country would you rather go to? I gotta ask my lovely wife,
Yeah.
what are the pros and cons of living in both places, family? Yeah.
All right, so wow, yeah, it is. You go that way a little bit. So, like Ayla said, there's a lot to unpack. So when I first think of Philly, now see, I grew up in the South, in the U.S. So South Carolina. I'm a country girl and turned city girl. So like I grew up in the South, in the country, and in South Carolina. Beautiful place, beautiful people. Quiet, nice, nice life, growing up, fresh air, lots of land around you and whatnot. Go up to the city and it's different. Of course, a lot going on. It's busy. You got, so much going on now. And for what I'm hearing from my friends, crime is up at an all-time high right now, sadly. But Philly is a very cultural city. It's a lot of it was known for music and food and art, culture, different things. So that's what I do love about it. very cultured place. I have a lot of friends there. I was able to do my music and everything. But I think right now, things are not the way they used to be. So I think with hearing things about the crime, that would be a con for me. As far as like my profession, what I do, I would be leery about teaching there. I'll be honest, in many schools, I would have to really, really know where I am, because the youth is different. They different now. They're different, you know. So to be honest, yeah. So with me, safety is important. You know, peace of mind, if you will. I know things are high. You know, I've heard from my friends. You know, cost of food is going up. Everything is going up. So I wouldn't enjoy that. That's another con for me. So outside of the things like the culture, the music, and the beautiful people, you know, there's certain other aspects like that, safety and the price of things, I wouldn't enjoy that. So those are my pros and cons for Philly. Okay. Now, pros and cons for Kigali. We've been there as well. Lived there for a little while, and I have to say it's a beautiful place. And again, you know, a cultured place as well. Lots of art. You know, have things to do. The young people can get together and do what they do. We have a lot of friends there as well. People moving there. What else? I think that being such a small place, though, Philly is a big city. You know, there's a lot to do. But I think Kigali being such a small place, I think that you'd probably run out of things to do after you've done everything once. You know, it wouldn't take that long to do a lot, do everything that there is to do. And I'm sure they're probably still building and working on more things in Kigali right now. Let's see. I hear, the price of things are going up. That's a con for me. I can say it is a lot safer than Philly, you know, considering, America is a place where, you got everybody's carrying a hammer, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I don't like that. So I know it's safer. That's a pro. It's beautiful. It's clean. Another pro, you know? So, but there you go again, both places, prices going up, you know what I'm saying? So, and then as far as like being there, in my profession, I would probably rather, if I was to be there, I'd have a business. And it is easy to start a business, so, but then you have to think, would I want to do that, so, yeah.
Nice. All right, family. So I'm gonna briefly go through my, I'm still learning how to work this thing. I'm gonna briefly go through my pros and cons, family. So Philly is a city, there's a certain vibe there that you're not gonna find nowhere else. It's like now I don't want to get other people mad in different cities you at, but it's like the birthplace of soul, you know what I mean? It's like such a soulful vibe. When you find the right place and the right area to go to the right night, you're not gonna beat the vibe that you find there, family. And as a musician, Philly is, oh man, I don't know how it is now too much, but it's a certain vibe you're not gonna find nowhere. When it comes to crime, it always been crime. Like, that's nothing new. It always been crime, but it's not to a point where it's like Gotham City. Like when you go out, you see somebody, not every time you go out, something's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, for most people, and for the most part, it's cool. It's most of the time it be stuff on the news, and there be people doing dumb stuff. I ain't gonna lie, it be some dumb stuff happening here and there, But a lot of times people see stuff on the news, and then it's like, oh gosh. And then things do happen. I ain't gonna say it don't. But I guess that's my con, and my pro is that spirit you find in Philly, that soul, Hopefully that don't change. Now, when it comes to Kigali is a cool country. City. Sorry, it's a cool city. It's in Rwanda, and some of the pros is that we met a lot of cool people there. We got a lot of good friends there. A lot of people moved out there. It's and it's up and coming. It's real progressive. It's up and coming, and it's peaceful. It's real peaceful. So I can't knock the peace. And to have that peace means a lot. When we moved to Kigali for the first time, I remember just like feeling this overwhelming joy of just peace and love when I was there. You know what I mean? As far as cons, I don't know if the prices are going up or not, but I heard the prices are going up, especially on houses. Some of them houses, the price, since we've been there, the price has been going up, family. You cannot find now I ain't gonna say you can't find a job. You can find a job, but it may not be the kind of paying job that you used to from the States. So in order to get your bag in Rwanda, you got to start a business. So that means you got to come with a plan. You got to come with money. You got to find different areas and places to make things work for you. And then you got to make sure you want to do that business and do it to sustain yourself. You got to make sure you can sustain yourself. So there's a lot up in the air with that. And like when we were over there, we were going to do the restaurant at first. Then the COVID happened, and we couldn't do that. And we were just making most of our money online, doing like YouTube and doing other things. But everybody is not going to be a YouTuber out there, so you got to find what you're going to do. And I say that's the con. The language barrier can be kind of, but more and more people are speaking English. Like the younger people speak English. So I'm gonna have to get to the answers now, family. We done ran the pros and cons on you, and I gotta get to the answers now. Another pro is my family's in Philly. My friends is in Philly. People, who I grew up with, my cousins. I know Philly, and this is an important thing, family. I know Philly, or at least I knew Philly in 2015. It's probably totally different now, but I know Philly. Like I know where to go. I know where not to go. You understand what I'm saying? I know who to chill with. I know who not to chill with. In Kigali, I don't know. Everything is new. You understand? Like, Kigali's cool. I know it from the outsider perspective, but I don't know Kigali. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it could get difficult. So I don't know it. I don't know what's going on deep down in Kigali like that. But I'm not saying I've heard anything wrong or bad or anything. I'm just saying, I know Philly and I don't know Kigali like that. You know what I mean? And that's important. So I'm going to ask Ayla, and this is not going to be easy, but which country would you rather live in? Also as a nomad. Now this is not living forever. All right, it's not living forever. I would say 2 years. What country would you rather live for 2 years? Shout out to Noela Dixon who's in the building. What country would you rather live in for 2 years? City. Sorry, I keep saying country. City. What city would you rather live in for 2 years? Kigali, Rwanda, or Philadelphia?
All right, I got to factor in a lot here. Because I'm trying to think, like you said, I'm thinking, and then as a teen, I gotta remember I'm a teen. So there's certain things I still not need, but certain things I want to do or not want to do, so I don't know.
Do I gotta go to your mom and come back to you?
God.
Golly. So we're gonna ask the lovely wife, because Ayla's indecisive.
Barry.
So they're going to me now. I'm in the hot seat. So, for 2 years.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. I'm going to say this. Home is always home. It's always home. Like, now, because you said Philadelphia, because I have more than one home in America, right? Okay. So, I'm from FRSC, right? but I have also lived for many years in Philadelphia. So that's home number 2 for me. So considering everything, the pros and cons of Philly, what I know about it, what I love about it, what I dislike right now. Also considering pros and cons of Kigali, the city of Kigali, Rwanda, what I know, what I don't know, and pros and cons. For 2 years, 2 years, I would say that I would live, oh my goodness. Now this is 2 years, guys, okay, 2 years. I love my family, I love y'all, but I would have to say Kigali. Kigali, Rwanda.
The wife chose Kigali. All right.
This is tough.
All right, you good, Ayla?
This is tough. Time.
So hold on. Why would you choose Kigali? I got to ask.
Yes, yes.
Why would you choose Kigali? That is. Why?
You said why?
Yeah.
All right, so considering like how things are right now, being honest, considering how things are right now, the cost of things, I mean, even the cost of food, everything is getting high in America. Crime, I don't like having to look over my shoulder every 2 seconds. That is uncomfortable. For me, safety is number 1. Safety and peace is number 1 for me. I'm sorry, that's high on my list of needs. Peace and safety, even and definitely as a woman, you know, come on, you know, I want to feel safe. I want to feel that peace. And I think I definitely know I can do that in Rwanda or Kigali. Now, as far as
You know, I got you in the safety and peace. Now.
I know that.
About all that.
I know that, but when you have to come and go, it's nothing guaranteed when you're coming and going, you know. And when everybody's carrying something, you know what I'm saying? That don't have nobody's name on it. You gotta be careful, you know. So, and it is for 2 years. So, you know, hey, just considering those types of things, safety and you know, so there's some things that need to change. I'm gonna be honest, some things need to change. Yeah, yeah.
Dang.
And
This the move slow.
yeah, and that's not saying I don't love Philly. I love Philly. I have a lot of friends and family there. I love y'all, and you know, and a lot of you on here, some of you on here saying what I'm saying, so you understand. So, yeah, so I would say that. And he did say 2 years, so, yeah.
All right, Ayla.
Yeah.
So which one, as a teenager? Cause you speak. You're the voice for the teens right now. Yeah. That sound. What was that?
He laughed. This is rough. Because I know people feel like I got friends in Philly. It's cool. You got the Philly goat.
Yeah, you got the Philly
You know what I'm
goats.
saying? I could go to the Humble store, get me some Humble attire. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's like, I don't know that safety. So I cannot be out late or nothing. You gotta be careful. That's the thing. That's the thing.
So you gonna be out late in Kigali?
You can't do that either. You gotta still watch out. Crime is going a little up. I don't know now. I don't know. But still,
Good word.
it's still safe.
Who? Who?
I don't
Take
know
it off.
Yeah, this ain't a.
Yeah. Somebody named Root Word about to get You about to get deleted, man. I don't know what you're saying. I can't even see. What are you saying?
Safety. I can't even see.
All right, just
I don't
delete him
care.
off of that.
Yeah, just,
you remember us? I mean, yeah, just delete him.
I don't know. But me personally, I'm trying to think. This is a tough one.
You took him off? Take him off. He dumb.
What are you talking? Like, ain't like
What?
dog. I'm from America. Why would I dog America? Like, it's not perfect. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on there, but I love, like, that's always gonna be my home. Like, but everywhere got its issues, you know. But this is rough. Cause y'all, if y'all know me, y'all know I'm indecisive. I gotta factor in everything.
All right, I got it. I'm a go then. You
Go
last,
ahead.
Ayla. I would choose Philly, and I would choose Philly because I haven't been home in so long. It's been like what, 7 years? You've been out here traveling the world. And I would like to get a good 2 years. I wouldn't mind getting a good 2 years back in Philly, hustling and bustling, and it just, getting that vibe again until I get tired to leave. You know what I mean? That's how I feel when it comes to crime and all that. Yeah, but that always been there. Always been dangerous.
It's crime in both districts.
But it's like, it is what it is out there. You know what I mean? You got to know where to go, when to go. You got to know where not to be at certain times and where not to be at. And and people say we won't recognize it. So maybe I would have to visit first and see. Different. Philly changes all the time, so I know it's
totally
different. A lot of things that I'm remembering is probably like totally different. Some of the stores that I'm used to, I know the place. Well, I used to live on 19th and Montrose. I saw that get gentrified. I was down there when that happened, so I would still choose Philly just to get that vibe in you. You need that. I'm not scared of all the danger and all that. I'm not worried about that. Ayla, she's pretty much grown now. I'm not saying she go out and do what she want to do, especially in Philly, but I will make sure everything is cool. You know what I mean? It's good to get that Philly energy, especially being a musician. You got a whole bunch of new dance movements coming up out there. You got like Philly is like on the verge of really jumping and taking off. A lot of people ain't really seeing it, but Philly is jumping and pumping. It's like on the verge of taking off. So I would say Philly for me, family. Yeah.
Because the thing is, like I said, I'm from Philly. Like I know the people. I could connect with the people more. Because I'm from there. So I speak the same dialect. We know the same stuff. We've been through the same struggles. So it's like, dang. We'll understand each other. I don't know.
As a teenager.
As a teen.
Where would you rather live for the next 2 years?
In 2 years.
Now this ain't gonna happen, family.
Yeah, no, this ain't gonna happen.
We're not planning this.
If it was.
Yeah.
To be, if we had to.
And then the other thing too.
Eh.
Okay.
Eh.
Which one? Which one? Because this thing moves slow. Go ahead.
All right. And the other thing too is realizing that you have to start from zero. You get that? Don't. It's in both. You start from zero, especially in Philly.
You can't get a job.
Yeah, it's in both. So that's another thing. Starting from zero, like it's so much more that you would need. Back in the States, you have to have a car. You have to have insurance. You gotta have somewhere to stay. You gotta have. It's just so much you have to start from zero doing. Make sure you got your license. There's so many things you gotta do. Water bill, light bill, gas bill. It's just so much. That's a lot. That's a lot right there. That's a lot right there. Okay, so just thinking about that as well, and knowing what people are saying things are going up. So that's a lot of hustling right there to get that done. That's a lot.
You talking about that part? That's the thing. It's like in Rwanda, you gotta have a business, but you gotta have a bag to have a business. Like it's not. You can't be. You gotta sustain yourself while you're there. So it's like you're gonna have to have a job probably somewhere else online or something, and then you're gonna have to be starting your business up there. That's the thing, because you cannot getting a job in. Getting a job in Africa. Don't do. You're not. If you're from the States, getting a job in Africa is gonna be weird for you because the pay is different. It's not as much as you're used to in the States.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. You're gonna be like, what is this? So it's like, don't go there looking for a job. You're gonna have to come with a business. Some countries. They're gonna to state the visa. That's another thing. You need a visa.
Ayla, which one do you choose? Because you keep on.
I don't know. This is tough.
If you had to.
Oh, you didn't choose one yet?
No.
Oh wow.
Dang.
You got 5 seconds.
That's not fair.
4.
That is not fair.
3, 2.
I might say Philly. I know more people.
All right.
I know more
Ayla picks
people.
Philly. All right, now I'm gonna answer this.
I can with more people.
Keisha Matthews, shout out to you. I'd rather be in Africa, no other way. I've been to the East Coast, to the West Coast, and it's all the same. Want the motherland. Hey, that's good.
Yeah.
You got to understand, we traveled the motherland for 2 years,
Yeah, so we
different
know
countries.
stuff.
So like,
Been through stuff.
when you're places for a while, like it's like you go through a honeymoon phase, family.
Yeah.
Like everything is beautiful at 1st. Now, I'm not talking about marriage because my wife is still beautiful to me. We're going to take a different kind of honeymoon phase kind of picture. But anyway, it's like everything is like, oh man, look at this.
First, oh my gosh.
They got this here. Oh, the food is so fresh here. Oh, the beach is so nice. Oh, this, that. It's so beautiful. But then after time,
They get old.
after time, it's like, all right, this don't really mean nothing to me no more.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's cool and everything, but you know, I need something else. You know what I mean? And that's you get tired of different places. So that's why we move like nomads, family.
Yeah, because after a while,
Because after a while, it's like, oh, got to go. You know what I mean? Now, some places
Right.
stick with you a little longer. Some places is like, yo, you know, I wouldn't mind being here long. You know what I mean? So I would have to say, in Kigali, we love Kigali, but it's like once you do everything, once you get around and, you know, then it's like, all right, let's check something else out. Because the thing that's good about Kigali or Rwanda as a whole is that there's a lot of other countries right near there. You got the Congo, you got Tanzania, you got Burundi, where they got the mukeke fish. You got, what's the other country that's near there? Zambia is kind of close, but it's a lot of countries, but it's kind of close to Rwanda, kind of, a little bit. I know it's south, Kenya, Kenya, you got Kenya close. Uganda, we still got to check out Uganda.
That's the one.
All right, I'm gonna read this by Malika Muhammad. My wife, I believe, would choose the States because of family. I choose Africa because I want something new, and hopefully we'll visit for the first time this year. Yeah, definitely, man. Hopefully when we come to the States, we can check you out, man, and your family. But also our family is in the States. You know, when you're away from family for so long, it starts to be like, oh man, I got to get with my family to get that energy. So that's the mode that I feel like we on now. And we plan on coming back home and visiting and things like that. But from Philly, it's close to everything too. You can get to New York. You could get to Jersey. You could get to Delaware. You could get to Maryland, D.C. real fast. You know, it's not that long. You could get to What's Albuquerque? I don't know what that is. No, that's New Mexico. No, forget it. I just wanted to say Albuquerque for some reason. But you could get to all these different places, family. You know, and it's not really that far. You could get to Trenton. You know.
Trenton.
That's right. You can get everywhere. Why y'all keep saying what's in Trenton? My dad from Trenton.
Tell me what's in Trenton.
Trenton got a whole bunch of Trenton things in there. What do you mean?
You see in places where it's all that. There's nothing in Trenton. Nothing in Trenton.
Why y'all hating on Trenton?
What is
Honey, I've been to Trenton many times. Come on down.
I know my
It's
wife
nothing in
ain't
Trenton.
talking. Hold on. Let me get this.
The
I
low
know this is
battery.
slow. I know this. I don't know why my wife hating on Trenton when she's from the state. Okay, like, huh?
Did I shout it out like you saw that? Did I shout it?
Trenton, ain't nothing wrong with Trenton, Jersey City. You got Newark, New Jersey, Brick City. Yeah, Earhart, all that. What y'all got? Duck races and coon shootings? What y'all got out there?
A lot of land to plan on. A lot of land. I can run around on acres upon acres with my shoes off. Yeah, that. I can plant food. Yeah, that. That's what we got. Trees.
Yeah, that's true.
Animals.
Got hog calling, dog.
Yeah, they out there hog calling. What y'all doing? Fresh air. Yeah, that's
You
true.
right. Hold on.
That's true.
Fresh
Hold
air.
on. I'm gonna say this.
Fresh air. Nobody bothering you.
You right. She's right
This
about
thing
this
moves too
one.
slow.
She's so slow. No, you're right.
And my family.
Yeah, family.
Yeah, the family. Yeah. And I'm playing. Don't
No, yeah,
beat
we're
me up
playing.
when I
We're
come
playing.
back.
I love Earhart.
Yeah, I
it's
do
a
too.
special place because it is nice to go down there and chill. Ain't nobody bothering you. You really nothing really go on down there like at all.
Yeah.
So they're like, and then you close to other thing. You close to Orangeburg, Bamberg, Columbia.
I know.
So yeah. Earhart, none of that air is nice down
No,
there.
they got some food down there. They got some.
Food
Nah, I ain't
and
gonna
that
lie.
water.
I ain't gonna lie. The water, yeah.
They got probably the best water down there.
Y'all got some cookers down there in South Carolina.
Yes.
Y'all got the best. Y'all got the
And then
best food down there.
And then that.
Now you see what we got. You better refresh your memory real quick. real quick. Fresh food, real food, home cooking from scratch.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about no boxes and stuff
Yeah.
from scratch. That's what we got now. And my family. Shout out to my family.
Yeah. All right, family, we're going to wrap this up. But peace and love to the family out there. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Unapologetic Nomads. What we're going to do, family, the next country we're going to do is probably Tanzania. Because it's different. We're going
Totally
to see where would you rather live, Philadelphia or Tanzania.
Yeah.
But we thank y'all for coming out. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Ayla, what's your Instagram?
Follow me on Instagram. ALA_THE_artist.
Boom back in.
Mickey Baraka on Instagram, MICKIBAROCCA. Don't forget to hit us up on our website. It's www.unapologeticnomads.com. We still do consultations for those of you who are wanting to move and relocate and have questions about different places that we've been to. We did still do that. And also we have the free newsletter that is going out monthly, and it's a place and space where also business owners are advertising their books, their businesses, their services, and different things, so you can actually have a space in that. And it's only $10 per month to advertise in our newsletter, and the newsletter is free, so definitely sign up. I do not shoot it out to everybody. You have to sign up to get the free copy, because I'm not going to be involved in spamming. Okay, you have to request it to receive it, but it is free. And also, shout out to our new Patreon members. Shout out to Sharon Gooding. Thank you for signing up and joining us on Patreon, and those who are there. And we've also put up some new things for you, articles, very, very helpful information out there for you. So tune in and check that out. Also, yes, Sharon Gooding is our new member on Patreon. Thank you. And also, go ahead, you talk while I find that. I have one more announcement. Go ahead. Gotta find it.
Y'all got me keep turning this phone. This phone moves. It's a sister who sent the box to us. It had Pringles in there, a beard comb. It had some pie in there. What was it? Sweet potato pie. It had a lot in that box. But the thing that I really enjoyed about the box was the Seas candy. I tore them Seas chocolates up, family. Them things is on a whole nother level of good. So shout out to you for sending the box. Your name is... My wife got the name. Yeah, my wife is looking for it because I want to say the right name and say it the right way. I know it starts with an A, though. And I don't want to mess your name up because you deserve more than that for me to, jack your name up. But other than that, family, you can check my art pieces out on payhip.com/Beluci, BELUCI, where I got some art pieces up there. I've been studying a lot with AI and things like that, and actually meshing things that I do and that together to make some nice pieces. Hopefully soon I can get some frames so I can start milling things out and stuff like that, because it just makes it easier when you do things like that.
I got it.
My wife is gonna say something.
All right, my sister Azuri Sora. Yeah. Azuri Sora. I didn't want to mess your name up. Thank you, sis, for that package. Thank you for that package. It's a holiday package. There's some treats, some different treats and things from the States she sent for us, and we went through that box. Okay, thank you so much. We really, really appreciate you. You are a sweetheart thinking of us. We did not expect that, and she just wanted to do something nice over the holidays for us, and we thank you for those sweets and treats and good things, and we really enjoy that. Thank you so much. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. Love you.
Yeah. All right, family. So we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Anything you want to say, Ayla, before we get off?
Stay frosty.
That's right. Whatever that means, family. We love y'all and we appreciate you. Make sure you keep your faces fixed.
Yes.